Okay, so today we're going to go into Google Sites, and um, we're going to start very basic with Google Sites uh, because, again, my impression is that not many people use it a ton. So, um, uh, so we're going to go over how to create it, how to set it up to begin with, and then how to add some basic items to this site. How to add multiple pages to the site, and then we're going to talk about how to preview your site. You can preview it in several different modes, including what it would look like on a smartphone. How to find the link for your website so you can give that site out. And then once your site is published, how to make changes and then republish the site. Um, so what is a Google site? First of all, it's just it's a very powerful tool for creating websites, and it requires a Google account for you to create the website, but it does not require the website is open to the public, so if they have a link to your website, they'll be able to view your website. The standard sharing permissions do not apply, um, like when you're sharing a document with someone or something like that. When you publish a website, all you have to do is distribute that link to the website, and then everybody, it doesn't matter if they're a Gmail user or not, they can access it. So, a word of caution, and this was really, I didn't get this at first, and it really tripped me up, is that you do not ever want to create a website in one of the shared drives, because even though you publish it and you have a link to it, nobody will ever be able to get to that site if the actual site is stored in a shared drive. So you always have to uh, create a Google site in your drive. Um, and then if there's well, let's just go ahead and create one. We'll just start. And you have to go to the More icon and then click on Google Sites. And I am just going to call this My Fun Page. Now, this up here is not the name of the site. That is the name of the document for your website. Um, I'm talking about this name up here. So you can name that, whatever naming convention works best for you. That is not the public name. Uh, Actually, that's partially the public name, because I believe it's this right here is so that's the name of the file, but this right here is the name of the site. So let me clean that up. And this is what I'm talking about right here, My Fun Page. It copies the name of the file to there, but that is the name of the site, and that will be part of the URL for accessing the site later on. So I'm going to give it a title, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to access themes on this tab over here. And there's not many, but there is some built-in themes. And I'm just going to, I kind of like that one. You can, let's go with the green color because I like green. Yeah, you can build custom colors. So I want to do that. But really, as far as themes go, there's not a lot. There's, what is that? 4? 5. There's 5 different themes to choose from. So there's not a ton as far as themes goes. The first thing, I'm just gonna, the header type is this entire section up here. This entire section up here is the header type. And so when I go, when I click on this, there's 4 header types to choose from. Cover is like a really, large banner, and that just like only changed it by about a centimeter, and then title only. So I'm going to leave it on banner. But I am going to change images, and what's a fun, I'm just going to pick an image from the gallery that's kind of fun. Oh, I don't know, that's very blue, and I picked green for my top, so I don't know, I'll pick this. All right, so uh, that's how you begin the website, and I could actually publish this now, and you could go and see this. You'd see exactly this with a big white space underneath of it. It's not very complex at all. So the first thing I'm going to do is just add some text, and I'm going to change the font size to title, and I'm going to center that. Okay, so that's so that's adding text is fairly easy. Actually adding anything, here's over here on the right hand side is all the different things that you can add. And the most frequent things that you can add are just up top here. And then there's a bunch of different other items that you can add on your web page. But I want to talk about this area, if I can get my drawing tool, this layouts area here. Because right now I have a very simple layout. It's just basically, it just scrolls straight down the page. But I can choose, like, let's say I want this. I just click on that and it adds a layout section to the page. And what it is I just picked a layout that is a 2-column layout with a picture and some text in each column. And so I can, I'm going to select image for one, and I'm just going to search the web for search image for kids having fun. All right, I like that one. Whoops. Is it too small? Didn't like that. Let's try another one then. Oh. All right, let's pick this one. All right, likes that one better. Not sure why it didn't like that other one. And notice that it's going to be really faint on your screen. But when I grab the corner to resize this image, let's go ahead and make this fairly big. I'm getting guides, you can kind of see it. But every so often across the page, I get a grid that pops up behind it when I'm resizing the image. And that just helps me to make sure that it's the size I want. So I'm basically just filling in the blanks here. I'm going to make this bigger, and I'm going to select another image, and I like dogs, so let's not docs. I like docs too, but oh, I'm being more picky than I need to be here.
That's the one I was going to pick, Hal.
I mean, you can't go wrong with a puppy, right?
Nope.
Okay. So, it's, you can see I'm starting to build a fairly decent page here. It's fairly easy. So these layouts, that's just kind of a shortcut to creating your page without having to, the whole idea behind this application is that you can create a website without knowing any coding. There's another trick I want to show you with these layouts. I'm going to pick that 2-column layout with the pictures, but the point here is I didn't want the pictures. I actually just wanted the 2-column layout idea to start with. And so I just selected those pictures and hit the delete.